government's taken away £150,000 of support for the Cornish language. If you were Prime Minister, would you put money into the Cornish language?
I would support the Cornish language. It's distinctive, it's unique, and it's part of the heritage, obviously, of Cornwall, but it's also part of the wonderful mosaic of Britain, because Cornwall is unique and different, because the Romans didn't come here. It wasn't invaded in the same way that other parts of the country were. And so you can see it in the place names, see it in the language, see it in the culture, see it in the history. It's very different. Part of my mother's family came from the West Country. They were Plymouth, and some of them even lived in Penzance at various times. And I was brought here as a child and told an awful lot about Cornish history and Cornish culture. And I remember as a young boy meeting an old, long-retired tin miner who spoke to me in fluent Cornish.
To some who will say, well, this is an unfunded spending promise that you're making. Is this a pledge?
Well, it's not.
I wouldn't expect to see it in a manifesto. But
it's not a huge amount of money that we're talking about here. But I do think there has to be space to find money to support issues like that, because it is part of the cultural strength. You see, the funny thing in the modern world is people travel more, people find out more, people know more, but they also, almost counterintuitively, want that sense of localism, local community, and local cultural values. The Cornish language is the epitome of that.
Last one. You're probably familiar with the argument over the Devon constituency, the reform of parliamentary boundaries that threatens to let in Devon. Where do you stand on that?
Well, I don't see a war breaking out between Cornwall and Devon, but what I do see is the need to maintain those historic links, those historic differences between Devon and Cornwall. So I think constituencies that cross county boundaries are not a terribly good idea. And obviously this is hypothetical because the Boundary Commission has yet to come up with any recommendations, but don't worry, we're going to be watching those very, very carefully, as indeed I suspect every other political party is as well.